Okay? For next naman, tignan natin. Yung 1 from the left. So, ina-assume natin na yung x dito ay less than 1. Okay? Ina-assume natin or yun na mismo yung value ng x, less than 1. Kasi ang nakalagay dito, 1 from the left. Kung gagawa natin ng number line, this is 1. So, ang kinukuha nating value ay nasa left side ng 1. Ano ba yung nasa left side ng 1? Merong 0.9, 0.8, 0.6, o kahit ano pa yan. Hindi siya necessary na negative. So, kung gagawin natin, mas maliit. Okay? Mas maliit. Example, 0.9 minus 1. Anong lalabas sa radical? Di ba negative value? At ayaw ni radical yan, lalo na kapag even yan. Okay? Even yung end root natin. So, dahil bawal siya, ang lalabas sa sagot dyan ay does not exist or undefined. Kasi magiging negative yung loob ng radical. Okay? I hope nakuha nyo yon. Third example, x squared minus 4. Yung 2, okay? Assume natin, 2 from the right. Ibig sabihin, mas malaki sa 2. 2.1, 2.001, okay? Etong isang 4 na to, nakuha siya sa 2 squared. Eh kung in-squared natin mas malaki sa 2, anong lalabas dito sa radical? Di ba positive? At kung positive yan, ibig sabihin, pwede. So, ang gagawin lang natin dyan, direct substitution. So, magiging 2 squared minus 4, square root of 4 minus 4, the answer is square root of 0 or 0. Okay? That's the answer. Kuha? Now, let's proceed on the last example. Hindi naman last example, ito yung madaling example. Okay. Next is limit of square root of x times the quantity of 5 minus x as x approaches 5 from the left. Okay? So, assume natin, 5 from the left. Ibig sabihin, mas mababa sa 5. Kapag yung 5, minus mo sa mas mababa sa 5, anong lalabas dito? Lalabas dito ay positive. Kasi mababa naman sa 5 yung mina-minus mo. So, magiging positive yung result dyan. Tapos, 5 from the left, hindi naman to necessarily negative, pwede siyang positive pa rin yung x natin. So, sabihin na natin 4.9. Okay? So, positive pa rin yung lalabas. So, ibig sabihin, pwede siya. At kapag pwede, direct substitution na natin siya. Square root of 5, 5 minus 5, the answer is 5 times 0, the answer is 0. Okay? Now, for the last example na mahirap, okay? Meron tayong rule. Sasagutan natin ito later ha. Ito yung magiging assignment natin. Okay? Bago natin ito sagutan, pumunta muna tayo sa concept ng approaching 0. Okay? Ganito lang ang technique niyan. Okay? Meron akong tatlong set ng example. Kapag yung denominator, okay? Kapag ang denominator ng one-sided limit ay approaching 0. Okay? Not equal to 0 but approaching 0. Anong example niyan? Example yan, x magiging 0 cube. Hindi yan pwede. Sinasabi lang natin, malapit sa 0. Yung denominator natin, ina-approach niya ay yung 0. Not exactly 0. Okay? So, ano magiging sagot dyan? Dalawang possible na answer dyan. It can be positive infinity or negative infinity. Paano natin malalaman yung sagot? Ganito lang. Okay? So, first step, kapag may nakita kayong symbol, may second term siya na number, at ang polarity niya ay negative, so negative agad yung taas. Okay? Bakit? Kasi kapag dinirect substitution natin siya, magiging 0 squared minus 9. So, ibig sabihin, yung taas niya ay negative na agad. Parang nagmumultiply lang kayo ng integer. Negative na agad yung numerator. Eh, yung denominator. Okay? Negative. So, parang isipin nyo, negative raised to 3. Shortcut yung tinuturo ko sa inyo, negative. So, negative times negative. Negative times negative, that is positive. multiply by negative. So the answer is negative. So, nakuha mo na sa numerator ay negative, sa denominator ay negative, negative divided by negative. The answer is positive. Tapos lagyan nyo lang ng infinity. So the answer for the first function is positive infinity. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? Next problem. Okay? 4x minus 1 over x squared. Saan tayo nag-approach? 0 from the right. So, kapag direct substitution natin, magiging 4 times 0, okay, minus 1, over something, so positive yan, so positive squared. Ganito nyo na lang tignan. 4 times 0 is 0, minus 1, so negative. Sa denominator naman ay positive squared, so the answer is positive. So negative divided by positive, the answer is negative infinity. Okay? For number 2 is negative infinity. Okay, mentally lang natin for number 3 example. For number 3, okay, ayan for number 3. Number 3. Okay, so 7, ibig sabihin wala natin yung gagalawin dyan. Understood na positive agad yung nasa baba. Ay, sorry, sa taas. Okay, negative raised to 3 plus negative. Okay? Kuha? So, negative times negative times negative, the answer is negative. Plus negative, sa denominator natin ay negative. So, una, positive sa numerator, tapos negative sa denominator. So, the final answer is negative infinity. Okay? Hindi nyo kailangan gumamit ng numerical dyan. Kailangan nyo lang mismo ng logic. Okay? At saka yung parang loss of integer din, ng multiplication. Okay? Clear tayo doon? Okay. Now, balikan natin tong problem sa taas. Balikan natin yung problem sa taas. Yang assignment. Okay. So, dito, kung mapapansin nyo, gagawa tayo ng square root. Assume lang natin square root. Okay? Sa taas ay positive kasi from the right. So, yung 4, minultiply mo sa positive. So, ang sagot ay positive. How about sa denominator? Yung greater than 4, kasi ito approaching 4, di ba? Mas mataas sa 4. 4 na mas mataas, minus mo sa 4. So, ang sagot doon ay positive. So, positive divided by positive, the answer is positive. What is the square root of positive? The answer is positive. So, the answer is positive infinity. Okay? Ganun lang siya kasimple.